The woman was pregnant with twins, but the midwife only delivered one baby. The other had to be born the next morning, no choice, because only twins born one at dawn and one at dusk could become the ruling pair. This man named Yule was the older brother, born 16 years ago. Now an adult, he was hiding deep in the forest, hunting pheasants. He had trained in martial arts for 16 years, all to protect his twin sister, Asa. But oddly, Asa was locked in a prison deep in the village. Yule didn't see anything wrong with that. His parents weren't around, and he never thought about going to look for them. Today was the day Mr. C came back from the outside world. He was the only one in the village who had ever been out there. He brought back a ball for Yule, hoping it would keep Asa entertained. But for some reason, not everyone could see Asa. Only certain people could. The boy who grew up with Yule couldn't see her. He even wondered if she really existed. Just then, the two of them heard a strange noise coming from somewhere. It sounded familiar to Yule, like a dragon's roar. He pointed at the sky. An airplane was flying overhead. Since the village was cut off from the outside, they mistook the plane for a dragon. But they noticed something off. This noise was different from the usual rumbling. It was loud, like it was very close. At the same time, a hand opened in the darkness. Energy shot out from its palm and spread instantly. The whole village shook violently. The barrier was broken. The two of them saw the shape of the plane for the first time. Before they could react, two more helicopters appeared, circling above the village. Everyone stopped what they were doing and looked up. But they didn't know that in the darkness, a group of people were cruelly taking their lives. Granny Yamaba looked serious. She said the barrier had been broken. Their target was probably Yule. They had to find him quickly and hide him. But Yule had already made it back to the village. He found everyone dead. Two people were blocking the road ahead. When they saw Yule and his friend coming back, they reached for their guns. But Yule was faster. He shot 2 arrows first. Before the enemies could react, the two of them knocked them out. When they got back to the village entrance, there was no one there. To hurry back and warn the villagers, they jumped into a hidden passage behind a stone statue. Meanwhile, a blonde girl was surrounded by villagers. She was clearly from the outside world. The villagers looked confused. They didn't know what she wanted. She made a snake-shaped hand gesture. The body of the man in front of her exploded. The other villagers tried to run, but it was too late. After taking care of the villagers, she called for the ground troops to come up. She had no idea the ground troops had already been wiped out.